Day 31, we're going to learn the capital L. The capital L breaks some rules. The first rule it breaks is it's going to have an undercurve, but the undercurve starts at the midline. So we undercurve, but we start at the midline. Undercurve, loop, and then that double curve, that same curve we've been doing in the F and the T, double curve. Then we loop and go into the basement and curve forward. Undercurve that starts at the midline, double curve, loop, into the basement. And that's our capital L. Now, because your capital L ends underneath the baseline, you don't connect it to the next letter, just like our Q. Oh, I forgot that we learned Q last week. Our Q is going to end in the basement, like our L. So see how this is the same? When you have similarities in your letters, that's what makes your handwriting more pleasing to the eye. So the hardest part to remember is to start at the midline. I didn't realize. Let's see. Start at the midline and undercurve, loop, undercurve, loop, slant, start at the midline, undercurve, loop back, double curve, loop, into the basement, so it has this part from the T and the F, but it follows that undercurve that we've learned, and then after our T and F, instead of doing a check, we go down into the basement. And you can make this as pretty as you want it, as long as it's in the basement and it can have a curve to it. And the longer it is, the more elegant it'll look. See how this one is kind of short and it doesn't look as elegant? Let's try writing Lloyd again. See how when it's longer, it looks more elegant? You can do it long. You just don't want to go longer than 2 letter spaces, because if you go 3 letter spaces, then it gets hard to read. That's your capital L. Start at the middle, undercurve. Whoop. That's okay. I ran out of room. Happy handwriting.